Hey, it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to tune a guitar that is way out of tune, because it's actually a bit of a different method than you would do with a guitar that you're using all the time and is always kind of close. You're just doing a little bit of fine tuning. In this lesson we're going to talk about that guitar that's been in the attic or someone else's basement for a while and is just making like the weirdest sounds, and figure out how to tune it pretty quickly so that it stays in tune. So here I have a guitar that is totally out of tune. Nothing is sounding anything like how it's supposed to sound. So the first thing I want to do is get each string roughly in tune. I just want to get it in the zone. If we look at each string, my low string says D, B flat, C sharp, all this stuff, right? These are not the notes that the strings are supposed to be. We just went over those strings. They were E, A, D, G, B, E, and these are not it. So the first thing we need to do is get them in the right zone. We need to get our E sounding close to E, etc. So we have what's supposed to be our E string. It says D. Just think about the alphabet. Just think A, B, C, D, E. E comes after D, so we want to sharpen it. We want to make it go up. We want to go further. Now we don't need to get it perfect right now. We just need to get to regular E, not E flat. And I'm not going to worry about getting it perfect. I just want it close. It's close to the middle. Next one's supposed to say A. We got like B, so let's actually lower it down into A. We got our A. So it's supposed to say D, but we have C sharp. So C comes first in the alphabet. We want to go further. We want to go sharper into D. Going up. And we're close enough. The string is supposed to be G. There we go. This one's supposed to say B, but it says G sharp. If you go further in the alphabet from G, you get H, I, J. That's not how the musical alphabet works though. Once you get to G, you start again. You go to the next A. Here we're at G. Well, we're just going to keep going up. B, flat, regular B. There we go. That's what we want. Then finally we want E. And the reason why we didn't bring it perfectly into tune right away is because if I were to tune, say, the E and then the A string perfectly, and then I start turning the knob for the next one, for the D string, and then for the G string, I'm adjusting the tension of the entire guitar. I'm increasing the tension on like the 4 other strings. And when I do that, it's going to change the tension on the ones I already tuned up. So if your guitar is really out of tune, you can't fine tune, because by turning one string from like G to B, you're adding a lot of tension to the neck, and that will adjust the tension on the other strings. The whole thing is like one unit, and basically tuning, one string a lot will detune your other strings. So it might not be in tune next time you pick it up tomorrow. Just a little bit of a warning, but we're at the point now where it's just a little bit of fine tuning. It's not horrendously out of tune. Before you go, I just want to mention, maybe you're just starting to play guitar and that's why you dug an old guitar out of the basement. I actually have a step-by-step course that takes you through all the basics. There's a link down below to a free trial, and you can see if you like it, if you like the pace of the course and the kind of things that we go over. But basically, it's like an A to Z, going from an absolute beginner or somebody who's been struggling with the basics. You go all the way from there to being able to strum through your favorite songs. It's just an introduction to strumming where we learn all the basic chords, a bunch of useful strumming patterns, and by the end of it, you will be able to play along to a ton of different songs. Thousands and thousands of songs. So check that out. Don't forget to check your guitar's tuning tomorrow and the day after. Just keep putting it in tune and it'll eventually settle and stay in tune. Otherwise, have a good one and I'll see you soon.